The crisis reflecting at the national level in your party seems to be reflecting in the Oyo State chapter of the APC. What is really going on? Who is the leader of the party?
Well, our constitution of the party is very, very, very clear. In any state where we have the governor is the leader of the party.
It's in the constitution?
It's in the APC constitution. Unfortunately for us, maybe the constitution did not envisage that supposing you don't have governor, what happened? Like the crisis in Oyo, we decided that, look, since we don't have a governor in this state, and we have a lot of crises prior to 2019 election, let's call ourselves together, let's chart a way forward, and let's make sure we have what is called a collegiate. And the collegiate is that pick people with experience from each of the three senatorials and let them forge to be assisting the party executives.
Okay.
And then so that it won't be monopoly, there can be direction. And in case they are trying to deviate, let me give you an example of what happened 4 days ago on Sunday in Governor Fayemi's house. Before we went there was a meeting in Abuja that all the elected members were called to Abuja that, look, we need to solve our problem. We knew what happened in 2019. And that meeting was headed by Governor Badru with 4 other governors. Badru from Jigawa, Mohammed from Nasarawa, Fayemi from Ekiti, Lalong from Plateau. Those were the governor present. And all of us, both sides, that they picked to come for the meeting, we spoke and we agreed that, look, we need to move forward. We need to stay united if only we want to achieve what we intend to achieve by bouncing back in 2023. Then I said we should go back home to go and inform our followers so that all of us, can be seen together. One of the person said that, look, since we are doing the first meeting, let's do the first meeting in a neutral place. Somebody now suggested Fayemi's house. I think one of the governors. And then Fayemi said, okay, no problem. I will also come. They asked him so that he can supervise, to represent. You know, he's a member of the reconciliation committee, so that he can supervise the joining together. We went to his house. We agreed that what they said in Abuja should be what should be done. That pick 3 from each of the senatorial. Akala at the meeting, being a former governor, the only former governor there, every one of us agreed that, look, he was the one who said, look, I don't belong to any of the faction. I'm 70, I'm an elder statesman at this age. Everybody agreed there at the meeting. So they now choose 3 from each of the senatorial.
Who were the people that were chosen?
In Oyo North, 2 former governors. That's my own senatorial. Deputy Governor Alake and Deputy Governor Iyola Ladokun, and the party chairman coincidentally happened to be from Oyo North too. So those were their own 3.
Okay.
They moved to Oyo Central. Oyo Central, they choose Adeshum and a guy that is called Idris from Oyo Town, and another woman from, I think, Lagelu or one of the less city. She's a woman, making the one for Oyo Central. In Oyo South, they pick Isiaka Kolawole, Baba Lasunsi, and Professor Tawhid Adedoja.
Okay.
And then they ask them to go and see to one thing, be overseeing what the party, just checkmating whatever the party is doing. And registration of our party is coming up later this year or early next year for new member. So that anybody will not say he has been shortchanged. Let everybody be involved. And
so where is this complaint coming from, that Akala is the leader of the party?
Automatically, being a member of that committee, and he's a former governor, of course.
So that gives him the leadership.
It's not anywhere.
Is it normal?
It's normal. Even either at the party level or even cultural. all of them is older than them.
So Akala is the leader of the APC in Oyo State. Is that a point you are making?
Oh, that's the truth. Is the leader of the party that we had a meeting in Fayemi's house. Baba Akeoke is the party chairman, but the committee that was set up is neutral. It's not a member of any.
The likes of Adebayo Shitu are not comfortable. Unity Forum is not comfortable with that arrangement. Do you know why?
Why? I'm asking you why.
I'm asking you, do you know why?
I don't know, but let's just look at it from this angle. Most of them, that is my only grudge with them. They did not say anything at the meeting. They were there.
Was Shitu in Fayemi's house?
It was there.
In
Every
Fayemi's
one
house.
of them were
Lale was there.
He was there. The two of them were in Abuja. They were in Fayemi's house.
Adishun was there too.
They were there.
But they are complaining.
That's what I said. Maybe you try and get them and ask them. But you were there. If they had said no that day, let me give you an example. Brilliant. Soji Akabi, Senator Soji Akabi, in Abuja, he was the one that raised the point that, look, no, we are not going to anybody's house for this first meeting. Let's get a neutral place. And he was obliged at that meeting. And then I said, okay, Fayemi's house on call. They asked everyone of us. Everybody said yes, we will go. That was what led to. You know, he said if he had gone out and started saying no, we are not going to somebody's house.
So Senator Akombi was at Fayemi's house.
He was there.
Was it that they were shortchanged at the meeting and they decided to wait to shoot after the meeting?
Then you are shooting wrongly. You are shooting wrongly. If you are at the meeting and then you're a grown up and you are matured, you have right, because everybody was given opportunity to talk. Shitu spoke that day. Senator Adeshun spoke that day. Soja Akabi spoke that day. Akala spoke that day. Teslim spoke that day. Baba Akeoke spoke that day. Adala spoke that day. Lowo Obisesa spoke that day.
So how were the collegiate leaders chosen?
Imagine.
Yes.
All what was done is that brilliant. They asked them that, look, since at the high table, just by divine, that these two people happen to be former governors. And then the chairman of the party is also from Oyo North. The Oyo North people, you have gotten your own. And they now say that we are waiting. Oyo South, all of you should go out, go and choose the three. Oyo Central, all of you should go out, go and choose the three. The Oyo North people were waiting for them. And they went out. They came back with the name.
They came back with
the name.
They were part of those.
They were part of the people who choose. That's a funny aspect of it. They were part of the people that chose. You can ask them. They were there. You see, had it been that day, they said no, or we don't want the people that were choosing. It's a different thing. They even took picture with Fayemi. There was a picture immediately after the meeting. Everybody was in that picture, laughing, playing together.
Now, Fayemi seems to be raising some eyebrow in the kind of politics he plays. Some see Fayemi as working against Tinubu. Is that what's going on?
No, I'm Tinubu. I'm not Fayemi, and I won't be in the meeting where somebody will be working against Tinubu.
You are Tinubu?
I'm Tinubu. I'm supporting Tinubu. That's the truth.
And you have no apology?
Apology to whom? For me taking my decision as a senator and as an old man. I'm an old man.
He wants to be president, right?
Oh,
Tinubu?
if he wants to be president, I will support him.
You support him?
I will support him. I will campaign for him.
Has the death of Ajimobi affected the progress of the APC in Oyo State?
Of course.
But I thought they said he was the one that caused the crisis in the
It's
fourth
not, you know, one funny thing is that Ajimobi means different thing to different people. It depends on the side of the divide you are. Now, if you say Ajimobi is the cause of the crisis, is Ajimobi in Fayemi's house?
Perhaps APC is suffering from the actions of Ajimobi.
How? How?
You know, some would accuse him of bullying other members when he was
And
governor.
they left.
And they are back.
And they just take it number one. And they left. And then at the place where they left for, are they bullying them there again?
So you're asking why did they come back?
I'm
That
not
what
sure.
you're saying,
You see,
Mr.
in politics, everybody has a right to choose and go to where you want. But let me give you an example. I'm your husband, you are my wife, and you now left me that I'm always beating you, or I don't give you money for food, all sorts of complaint, and that you know is a lie, and you left me. You now remarry. After 2-3 years, you now came back, say, I'm back, oh, let's remarry again. Fortunately, I have an open heart. I have a large heart. You know one funny thing and beautiful thing? The people in APC now are not telling them that don't come in. No. They are happy because we are the same. It was just a crisis. You know where the crisis normally come from is when election is coming in. Yeah. I was teasing one of my colleague, because politics now, if you mention his name, it will be funny. Yeah. I was teasing him. He left. There was a day he came to me. He's a National Assembly member. And I said, oh, boy, don't go. In politics, don't allow yourself to be pushed out. When you are pushed out, you won't be able to come in. No. And number one. Number two, in politics, if they add on to you, it's always better than going to say, what do I mean by add on to? If another party comes to you, they see your potential and decided they want to add on to you, you can go. But if you are the one going to seek there, when you are there, the people there, you are a stranger.
Were you haunted when you left the PDP?
Well, what happened with us is that we were sent away, we were denied registration just because we were giving support to Ladoja at that time.
No, is that what happened?
That's what happened. So at that, I was not haunted. I left, but since that time, I'm okay. And look at what God has been able to do for me.
You know, I also hear this argument from some members of the progressive faction of politics in Oyo State.
Okay.
That PDP members who migrated from PDP to APC are not dominating the party. For example, Alao Akala, even you.
Yeah. Let's be honest with each other. I don't like it when people are talking from inferiority complex. APC is not a progressive party. It's not AD. It's not UPN. APC is a coalition of other parties that they merge together. Let that sink into you. ABGA from Igbo land, CPC from the north, APC, part of the remnants of AD that were quarreling. There is AD now. If you are talking of progress, they should go and join AD. They should go and join AD. That's the truth. In politics, you can't do it alone. Obilo, if they are talking of monopoly, this is our party. AD is still alive. This one I just gave it to you. They started it from the scratch. That comprises of other party. When the AD was there, Edmund is only the Southwest. But with it now, when CPC was there, it was only in Nasarawa. But the coalition of joining together has helped. Even the APC is in Imo, is in Edo before they lost just some few days ago. So when you talk about progressive, so progressive is in the heart. They should go and join AD.
So the crisis in your party continues?
No. In any party, if you want to tell me there's no crisis in PDP, even PDP or
but the lingering crisis is taking time to resolve.
It is normal. Obilo, if this one is solved, another one will come. You just said it. Power and politics. The moment the power is there and everybody wants it, I have to take it. The interest will go on.